Hi, and I'm Denise.
And welcome back to another edition of Urban Lifestyle. And this is a beautiful day to be in, April?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And spring is on its way. Well, it's here, but the temperature is on its way.
And the weather's been 40, it's been 20, it's been 70, it's been 90. And we're hopeful that things will get better. And speaking of hope, we're here in front of what's going to be the Hope Village.
Yes.
And that's something you're going to be talking about later in the segment today. We got a great show. Some of the things we will be talking about, as we said, is Hope Village. We did a piece also with 100 Black Men of Louisville, and we also checked in with LG&E. And of course, we all know that Derby is right around the corner, and we'll have a lot more on that. We'll take a quick break and back with more right after this.
At LG&E and KU, we're always working hard to make your life a little easier, because we know you've got your hands full. Our new mobile app gives you the power to check your account balance, review your payment history, and effortlessly pay your bill from anywhere, while making it easier than ever to report and track power outages. Download the app today to get the convenience of LG&E and KU at your fingertips.
You know, 100 Black Men of Louisville have been a part of this community for a very long time, and I am so proud of the work that they continue to do. And Reggie Gresham is back at helm as president, and we're going to talk to him today about a program that's been established for just about 7 years, and it's called Pathways to Success. So take a look at this piece. Well, it's Saturday morning, and we're with a program that has been giving back in the city in Louisville for an extremely long time, and that's 100 Black Men of Louisville. And I have the pleasure of being here this morning with the president, well, I should say the returning president, Mr. Reggie Gresham. First of all, welcome to Urban Lifestyle.
Well, thanks, Mac. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Been on here before.
Yes. Been here, done that, got a T-shirt. Right. And I'm here with Michael Griffin, who is the president of DVS. And tell us what DVS stands for.
DVS stands for Devonshire Smith Diversity and Education Solutions out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
All right, well, thanks. Both of these gentlemen here this morning because it's all about mentoring young men. And they have a program that we've been doing on Saturday mornings, and it's called Pathways to Success. So we're going to get some background on the program and just how it all came about. So, Reggie, I think you're the man that I need to start with. So tell us about the program.
Yeah, it goes all the way back to roughly about 7 years ago when we partnered with Michael and being able to come in and teach some of our kids that we mentor, boys and girls, about business acumen. Everything from creating a business plan to understanding how to market your product and understand how to ask for money for your product as you go through a business plan.
So, Michael, tell me how the partnership with the 100 Black Men came together using your business acumen from your program.
Well, the program came together and the partnership came together because Reggie reached out to us because we have a relationship with Jefferson County Public Schools, and it kind of blossomed from there. So we've been doing this probably about 12 years. Yesterday was 12 years, DVS's anniversary. So we've been partnering together on career access, college access programs like the core program, which is a career pathways program, the Ushindi program, which is a college access program that we lead students through a process so they can become better consumers of the college access process, like picking the right school and that type of stuff.
So when you're here on Saturday morning, tell me a little bit about, what the process is like. And I know because of COVID, you've been doing a lot of the things through Zoom, and this is the first real non-virtual meeting. So what are some of the things that we can look for?
Well, we teach students how to create a business plan, design a business plan, market their product, kind of avoid and mitigate risk, and then they pull it all together today for a Shark Tank competition where they get to show their stuff in relation to their product and or service that they're creating.
And Reggie, in relationship to the kids that are in the program, how are they identified and what are some of the feedback that you're hearing from the parents and the students that are participating?
Yeah, we have registration on our website at 100blackmen.org, 100bmol.org, and students basically submit an application, and we pretty much just take them in.
Well, I'm here with John Shawu, who gave up his Saturday morning to come here to be a judge for this competition. So tell me why this was so important for you to be out here this morning.
Yes, it was a great opportunity to judge the competition. It actually falls in line with my organization, which is Noir Black Chamber of Commerce. We are actually rolling out a new initiative where we are establishing Noir Black business clubs on university campuses across the state, as well as creating online clubs for high school, middle school, and elementary school students. So recently we realized that in order to move Black America forward, we needed to teach business education and professional skills to our Black students earlier. So when they reached out to me to be a part of this, I said, of course I have to be a part of it because it just aligns with everything that we're trying to do.
I'm here with a parent-son combination that's a part of the program. I'm here with Tasha and Miles. First of all, welcome to Urban Lifestyles, and I applaud you for giving up your Saturday mornings for being here. And Mom, I know you were instrumental in this, so tell us why you've got your son involved.
I wanted him to have the opportunity to be exposed to something different, to stretch him and to so he can see what he's made of and have an opportunity to present that.
And what is the major thing that you've learned so far? And what's the business that you're working on?
I want to sell my art to at least support myself. Plus, I kind of have a passion for it, so.
Okay, you want to show your art to promote yourself? And are you a graphic artist, a visual artist? What type of artist?
I do mostly on paper, but I have done stuff digitally. So, I mean, I want to be an animator, but I haven't gotten there yet, so.
Well, you know, Denise, it was kind of neat going out there and just seeing these young men coming and, you know, just getting prepared and learning about the business world and how they can really find their place.
I like it because to me it's planting the seed for entrepreneurship, that spirit.
Right. And these things don't happen without strong mentorship.
Yeah.
We'll take another break and back with more right after this.
Cycling is more than just getting from one place to another. It's healthy, social, good for the environment, and anyone can do it. We at Middletown love cycling and really love helping others discover a new passion. Stop in today and let our friendly, knowledgeable staff help you get started. We cater to beginners as well as experienced cyclists. We're a local business that cares about our community because we are a part of the community. Come in today and get on a bicycle that fits your needs and improve your lifestyle.
One station for R&B. Magic 101.3. With your permission. We're live, local, and Louisville. Magic 101.3, the home of Steve Harvey and Morning Show.
Well, as we said at the top of the show, we're here in front of the Hope Village, which is a project that's coming. So tell us a little bit about your interview.
It's a collaboration with AARP, local ministers, and also with the city of Louisville.
Okay.
So it was, it's a needed project and the boots on the ground with AARP collaboration, but let's just take a look. So I have the opportunity to have another wonderful segment with AARP Louisville, Kentucky here. This is a very important, I would say, topic because it plagues our city, but there's some help and AARP is a part of that help. We're going to be talking about today, and I want to look at my notes to make sure I get this correct. We're going to be talking about the Hope Village. And the guest today would be Pastor Alma Woolley, AARP volunteer with Louisville, and welcome once again. Thank you so much. And also we have Mr. Scott Wagonist. Is that correct?
That's right.
His name poses a challenge to me, but it's all good. So welcome back again, Scott. There's a lot of cities across the country. Louisville is facing a critical challenge, basically people in need and those who are homeless. And basically I like the idea that there's the Hope Village, there's the Hope Bus, there's the Louisville Metro's Office of Resilience and Community Services, and you all have collaborated together, and I just think that is a fabulous effort. So let's just dig right in. Basically, I want to ask Reverend, let's see, I asked you, Scott, then first. Let's talk about the Hope Village and what it is, what's its mission.
If you look anywhere on a lot of city streets, you can see the need that there is for people that are experiencing houselessness. And what the Hope Bus and the Hope Village, founded by Reverend Stachel Bussey at Shawnee Presbyterian Church, what they have done is they have taken a big step forward working with the city and some federal money to help begin to work and develop the Hope Village. But what they need right now is local support and local individuals that are going to step up and help deliver the goods that folks need right now. And that's what we're going to be talking about in just a minute, is a food and essential needs drive.
The upcoming food and essential needs drive. How can the folks help with this effort?
Well, let me bring in Pastor Woolley for part of that answer, because she knows.
Thank you. The essential food drive and essentials are very important within the community, because we have so many low-income families, so many homeless people who cannot afford those items, and especially fresh fruit and vegetables and just everyday normal things that we take for granted. And so on April the 23rd, from 9 until 2, we're going to be at the Shawnee Presbyterian Church for the essential and the food drive. And so we're asking the community to come out, buy something extra when you go to the Kroger's or when you go to the supermarket, buy something extra, bring it down. And because really part of being a community is helping one another. And so we want to make sure that we aid in helping the community. And we do have a list of items that are important for us to get at that time as well.
Okay, now here's another question. Why is the affordable housing a priority for AARP in Louisville then?
Part of the reason AARP was founded was our founder, Dr. Ethel Percy Andrus, found a retired educator, living in a substandard house. It was really a chicken coop. So AARP believes that people should be able to age and live in dignity as they age, and make sure that their housing is affordable to meet their basic needs. Honestly, right now, AARP Louisville, the community team, has been doing a lot of extra work in the housing arena with the Land Form Development Code issues and some of the other Metro Council issues.
Okay, when I think about AARP, and I'm going off script a little bit here, there's a wide, and the homelessness, there is a wide age spectrum. So are you all basically focusing in on more of the AARP age recipients, or is it open for all? How does that work?
Our focus is the 50-plus community, but our concern is for everybody. With livable community, we want everybody to have a decent, safe place to live. We want everybody to have transportation to get from point A to point B. So our concern is for everybody, even though our focus is on the 50-plus community.
So basically, when it comes to the viewers, how can the viewers find out more details when it comes to the food and essential needs drive?
They can always go to our website, which is www.aarp.org/Louisville. They can go there and they can find out about it. Or again, we're going to be at Shawnee Presbyterian Church on the 23rd of April from 9 to 2. And just come on out and join us. Bring whatever you think, what you would like to have in those type of situations. Bring it on, and we'll make sure it gets distributed to other people who are in need.
And in looking at my notes here, also there's presence on Facebook.
Yes, we do have a Facebook page, which is Facebook, and just type in AARP Kentucky. Yes.
Well, Denise, as you mentioned, it is a excellent project, something that the city definitely needs, and kudos to AARP and the partnerships for making this happen.
Yeah, and when you think about on the age spectrum and 50 plus, impacted a lot, so this will be a big help for all around population and ages, but especially, for the people 50 plus sometimes seem to get left behind.
You're right. We'll take another break and back with more.
Louisville was good. B96.5. Your man Nick Cannon is in the building, and we taking over. We gonna be wilding every morning. About to have some fun, y'all. Let's go up.
Plus another move. Locking in to the Nick Cannon Morning Show, 6 to 10 on B96.
At LG&E and KU, we're always working hard to make your life a little easier, because we know you've got your hands full. Our new mobile app gives you the power to check your account balance, review your payment history, and effortlessly pay your bill from anywhere, while making it easier than ever to report and track power outages. Download the app today to get the convenience of LG&E and KU. at your fingertips.
With LG&E, every month we do a piece called Energy Matters, and it really encompasses so many different things. And of course, LG&E is very involved with the community, and we got the opportunity to go out to the Southwest campus. So take a look at this.
So I am excited because today's Energy Matters segment with LG&E, we're here out at the Southwest campus of Jefferson Community Technical College. And this is fascinating for me. And once you hear from all these wonderful people standing with me, you'll go, ah. But I want to introduce you again to Liz Pratt. Liz with LG&E, welcome.
Hey, good morning. We're so glad to be here today and to showcase the lineman training program here on campus. So as a company supporting education and economic development initiatives, this is such an ideal program and example because it's right here in our community. It pulls from a diverse and broad community of local people who live here and who may be interested in both learning more about careers as line technicians, but also being a part of this program. So joining us here today, we have lots of representatives who can speak much more in detail about the program and how it came about and what it's like to be a line technician. So we have joining us here, JCTC President Ty Handy, Dee Creech, Program Manager for the Lineman and CDL training programs, as well as Greg Lindsay, who is our Manager of Electric Technical Training and Public Safety for LG&E and KU, and has been so involved with the program since the beginning. So we really love having everyone here today with us to be able to talk more.
I just find it fascinating because when I'm riding down the street, or we just had the bad storm and your electricity goes out, and I'm looking for my friends on the pole. So let's start in just talk about how the collaboration came and each of you all's role into making this wonderful program happen.
Sure. So here at Jefferson, we've been spending quite a bit of time searching for programs that we know are high demand, high wage sort of opportunities for students and that meet a real workforce need. And so as we started that search, two programs really jumped out right away, the CDL program and the Linesman program. And with LG&E stepping forward like they did and being a partner and helping us understand what we needed to do to stand up such a program, it was really a no-brainer. We're the most diverse institution in the state of Kentucky with 40% of our students being underrepresented minority students. And this is a field, the linesman field is one that needs more diversity in terms of its employment. So that fit us very, very well. Also, you mentioned this notion of being local, and these are jobs that are high wage, high skill, and they're not going anywhere. And so it was really pretty straightforward in terms of setting up the program once LG&E stepped up and said, this is something we need, and we were able to work together to pull it off. So we're really proud of this program. Glad it's been here a full year. We've had full classes and a lot of success with it.
Absolutely. I'm more fascinated. And so then your role comes in, Dee.
Yes, I'm the program manager for the CDL and lineman training programs. In February of 2020, right before COVID, Dr. Handy contacted us at Workforce Solutions and asked us to investigate bringing these programs here, and we started then. We worked all the way through COVID. In March the 1st of 2021, we started our first class, and we've ran 4 cohorts of 13, 12, and 2 16s, and we have a 16 cohort class that is finishing next week. So that's a total of 71 that, with the current class that we have trained. Of those first 4 classes that have finished, we have all but about 5 or 6 working in the industry now, and those that aren't working have chose to other careers. And then of the class that we have that are finishing, that you can see back here that are training today, we have 7 with interviews next week, 1 that have already been offered jobs, and so we're pretty excited about the opportunity, as Dr. Handy and she said, about bringing the candidates that we attract here at Jefferson into the lineman talent pool that they can hire. And it's not just LG&E. We have other companies that hire from us as well. We have, I'll let Greg mention anybody that I might miss, but I know that we have Groves and United and Pike and Elliott and Duke and LG&E and lots of companies that have hired from us. We also have 3 or 4 telecommunications companies. These jobs are good. So last night when your internet went out as well and your TV, as long as your electricity, they were all out there working, getting all that put back together. So
just one question I have to ask, because you're a woman, you're at the helm.
I am.
the women in the program, is it a high percentage? Is it growing?
It is not, but this is our first cohort. We have 2 females that are graduating next week, and they're doing really well. We're very excited. We have a lot. We have veterans. We have underrepresented minorities, as we said. We're just trying to reach everybody and trying to give a good talent pool to the industry so that they have good. We run 4 cohorts a year. I mentioned that. We run 8-week sessions. It's like a boot camp. We run 10-hour days for 4 days, and then we throw a CDL class in there on Friday, and they come out of here ready to go to work and do their job and keep your electric and your cable and your telecommunications on.
So speaking of going to work, Greg, this is where you come in.
Yes, I did this work for about 15 years or better, then moved into management. If you look back there and see them on the pose, I call them industrial athletes. It is a very physical trade. It's very demanding, but it's also very rewarding.
It makes me think of what is the criteria that you have to meet. I mean, you go so far in learning information, and then when it comes to the pole, how does that work?
Well, number one, you got to get prepared for it. And we do a good job, indeed, as we bring people in and show them what it's about before they join the program to really make sure that this is what they want to do. It's not for everyone. If you're an ex-football or athlete, play any type of sports, then you can handle something like this. When it's cold, you're going to be cold. When it's warm, you're going to be warm. And then when you go to work in a storm event like we had last night, it's all hands on deck. So it's like I said, it's very rewarding when you go on storms and you get to help people on hurricanes. You see a lot. And one thing I want to point out, this is a 4-year trade. Now, what we're doing here is gives them an opening. It teaches them how to climb. But there's still 3 years of knowledge and learning they're going to have to do. So once they leave here, they're not line techs. They're C line techs with a lot of growth left to go.
So very extensive program.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This has been wonderful. This is great. So now I know a little bit about what I'm seeing, and when I'm riding down the interstate sometimes in different areas, and I've seen the Pike trucks and the Duke trucks and things. Now I have a better sense of who's doing, how they got to be here, the qualifications, and what did you call them again, Phil?
They are industrial athletes.
Industrial athletes. So basically, what I loved most about the segment and what LGN is doing is the aspect of training.
Uh-huh.
They're getting at the crucial part, or I would say the underbelly and the foundation.
Right. And giving people opportunities, reasons, and really just pathways to really better themselves and improve their overall quality of life.
Exactly.
Right. We'll take a quick break and back with more right after this. COVID-19 is responsible for over 700,000 deaths in the U.S., and that number continues to rise.
9,000 of those deaths were in Kentucky, but we can make a difference by taking the shot.
If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for someone you love.
We will never be able to get back to normal until we all do our part, so let's all get vaccinated.
So wear your mask, wash your hands, roll up your sleeves, and take the shot.
So please, take the shot.
Well, we're going to check in with B96 and Magic 101.3. Tia, tell us what's going on.
Greetings, beautiful people. It's your homegirl, Tia Marie, checking in with you from the Magic 101.3 studios. I hope you've gotten a chance to vibe out with me so far. You know, I'm in here every night from 7 p.m. to midnight, giving you those jams that you love. We are the station #1 for throwbacks and R&B, honey, and we seek to prove that to you every single day. Not only are we the station giving you those hits that you love, friend, but we also got tickets to the shows that you're trying to go to, like Janet Jackson, the New Edition, when they touched down for Derby this year. We're the ones hooking you up for that. Make sure you head over to our website at 1013online.com so you can learn how you can win a pair of tickets for you and an executive director of a nonprofit that's out here doing great things, my friend. Now, not only are we hooking you up with tickets to the most amazing shows, but we're also the only station hooking you up with $1,000 courtesy of Steve Harvey's Mo Money Payday and Joe's Palm Room. So listen, my friend, make sure you're vibing out to your favorite R&B station in the market. It's Magic 101.3. And don't forget our sister station, B96.5, where the hip hop is always just right, with my girl Bella Ray Ray, DJ Q on the ones and twos, and DJ Empty Beats, who never disappoints. You hear me, my friend? Keep it locked right here to your favorite stations in the market. B96 and Magic 101.3, friends. We got all the tickets to the top shows, and we're going to make sure you're vibing out to the right hits. Peace, love, and light to you always. Catch you next time.
As always, Tia, thanks for that information. Yes. And you know, they're going to be busy this Derby season.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Yeah, and speaking of being busy, there are a lot of events that are going to be happening this Derby season. And I think people are just happy to get out and be anywhere. If it's just standing in the middle of the street, people are just looking forward to that.
Yeah, some sense of normalcy is returning, and in a safe manner. But, you know, Derby is about parties, but what I also like about it, it's parties with a purpose.
Correct.
And fundraising galas and so forth like that. You have the Urban League with their fundraising gala for Derby time. Also, 1+1 has a fundraising Derby gala.
Yep. And then there is, of course, the major event that's coming to town is going to be Janet Jackson and Bev DeVoe, which is going to be a huge event. And of course, if you look at the Kentucky Derby Festival, there will be things that will be happening on the waterfront and throughout the communities. And as we know more, we'll pass on a lot more information. But something else is also big, are day parties.
Oh, yes.
And I know the Kappas are having a day party. And then something else that also is big is a lot of times people just have the little smaller sets in their homes, and you can get together with 20 or so of your best friends and just kind of chill out and enjoy Derby that way. So I know we're always running around, but if you had your druthers, how would you like to spend Derby?
Oh, and I forgot about the scholarship fundraiser with Senator Gerald Neal and his wife, Kathy Neal, also. So that's on.
Right. So if you had your choice, if you weren't working and we weren't covering events, how would you like to spend your Derby?
Just go to a few parties, and I like looking at the sights. That's what I really like doing.
Right, and there are sights doing Derby. You know what? I think that's our show.
Oh, and that's our time.
And we'll see you back here next time on Urban Lifestyles.
Bye.
And remember to take the shot.